In the final days of his presidency, Barack Obama suspended a set of broad trade and financial sanctions against Sudan, setting in motion a 6-month assessment period, which was lengthened for a further 3 months in July by President Trump. At the time, Sudan's Foreign Minister Ibrahim Gandor emphasized the benefits of security cooperation.
If the U.S., with all its magnitude, wishes to engage with Sudan with its geopolitical position in this region, we are important for peace and security in the region.
Now, the U.S. State Department's concluded that sufficient progress has been made in Sudan in 5 areas: internal peacemaking, humanitarian access, cooperation over South Sudan, countering the Lord's Resistance Army, and addressing the threat of terrorism.
Sudan is desperate to get off these lists. It wants investment in its oil pipelines. It wants the U.S. as a trading partner.
Eric Sapp, who advocates for the American victims' families and survivors of the twin U.S. embassy bombings in Dar es Salaam and Nairobi in 1998, says Sudan needs to honor U.S. court judgments that it pay $2.1 billion in reparations for assisting al-Qaeda in the attacks.
To say, okay, we're going to open up all trading, we'll allow all these oil investment, we'll allow you to export all your resources to it, enter our markets, while still denying our sovereign right and the validity of our courts and judicial system, that does set a dangerous precedent.
A senior U.S. official says this is one step forward on a long and hard road, and that the U.S. will monitor pledges made by Sudan to observe UN Security Council resolutions blocking arms trading with the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. So the U.S. for now will maintain the designation of Sudan as a state sponsor of terrorism, meaning restrictions on the ability to provide military hardware and assistance, and will still be able to target individuals deemed to be responsible for human rights violations. Daniel Ryntjes, CGTN, Washington.